The question says a shopkeeper has a one spherical laddoo of radius 5 centimeter with the same amount of material. How many laddoos of the radius 2.5 centimeter can be made? So we have to find the number of laddoos that can be made from this. So what you need to know here that whenever we transform one solid into, say for example, we are splitting into some numbers of smaller laddoos. As of now, we do not know how many laddoos are there. So whatever be the laddoos. So I can see that the volume of this figure, that is the big one, should be equal to the volume of these. Say I'm using small v indicating the volume. So that means the sum of the volume of these all small laddoos will be equal to the volume of that big laddoos. As you can see, that clearly these small laddoos are made from this big laddoos only. So that means the volume of this sphere, this hemisphere, sorry, will be equal to the sum of the volume of these. Now, further, what do we know? We know some radius here. And what are the radius given here? The radius of this, I'm using capital R as 5 centimeter. And the smaller radius, I mean, of these, let's say small r as 2.5 is same as 5 by 2. And same for the others, 5 by 2. So we need to find the number of laddoos. So what we can see that as of now, we do not know the number of laddoos. So how many laddoos we can say that the number of laddoos that we have to find is n. So we can say therefore that is n multiplied by the volume of this small laddoos will be equal to the volume of this large laddoos, one big laddoo. Now n is the number of laddoos here. V is the volume of this one small laddoo. And we will replace this with the formula that is 4 over 3 pi small r cube. And for this, that is the capital V here indicating the volume of that big laddoo. I can replace this again with the formula 4 by 3 pi capital R cube. Very important to remember, we are using small r and capital R. Shouldn't get intermixed with it. That is small r representing the small laddoo and the big R represents the bigger or the original laddoo. As I can see, 4 by 3, 4 by 3, even pi and pi get cancelled. Now, after that, we are going to replace these values. I can see n is n, and I'll write small r replacing with its value, which is 5 over 2. So this is 5 over 2 multiplied by 5 over 2 multiplied by 5 over 2. And that is equal to capital R, which is 5 into 5 into 5. Now, in the next step, what we are going to do is just to transpose these values on the other side. First, I'm writing the RHS, which we have 5 into 5 into 5. When you transpose a number, it gets flipped. I mean to say that it gets reciprocal. So 5 by 2 will become 2 over 5 into 2 over 5 into 2 over 5. Later, you can reduce this 5, 5, 5 with this 5, 5 into 5. Therefore, finally, we get the number of laddoos as 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. So in total, we can have 8 laddoos, which is what we are asked to find out. Once again, you should notice that whenever we split any bigger figure into smaller figures, or it is melted, recasted, or reshaped, in every case, the volume remains same, or we can say that the volume of one large figure will be equal to the sum of the volume of these small figures.